I am most comfortable talking about technology.
Finished.
You know, I've got a endless desire to know how things work, and I seem to think that I know how to make everything better. So whenever I get something, I know it's not doing it right, and I want to make it better.
En al die wennen waar okay, how does it go again?
It's like this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap.
Okay.
Gerda is really a part of my daily living, and it's been like that for a long time. Gerda was very good at looking after our relationship. But lately, I feel that there's been a little bit of a shift over to me.
In the middle between the two of them.
Okay, I think that's about right.
Of course, it's hard for me to see Gerda losing some of her capabilities because she's always been the smartest person I've ever known.
Okay.
The only way that I can try and do something about it is to provide tools to move forward with. But I know it's getting worse and worse and worse, and I can see it all the time. And, you know, it's very sad.
So what have you got going here?
Oh, these are just links.
So, but I can't do anything, but I don't want to do anything.
Categories.
Oh, where's that? I just get confused.
So I like to fix things. No, other way. You know, setting things up for her and letting her be able to make life easier for her is a pleasure for me. And it is nice for me because it's essentially a puzzle. I love puzzles, okay?
But there's one thing you can't fix.
Yeah, that's right. So that is kind of sad, and I don't really. I try not to dwell on it, but I do cry a lot. Okay. But I focus on the things that are interesting and exciting and stuff that we can still do. But you know, seeing Gerda going backwards is not fun.
I can't find it.
Okay, do you want me to look at it?
No, why don't you just find it your own way? I just going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Right?
Okay.
All right. Oh my goodness.
She says that her life will be over when her brain is in such a position that, for example, she cannot recognize people. For example, if she cannot manage her life in such a way that, you know, somebody has to look after her 24 hours a day. These are the kind of things which she said, this is who Gerda is, this is who I am. And if I'm not that, then I don't think life is worth living. And she's asked, you know, will you help me? Because I most probably at that point will not be able to make a decision that I want to end life. You know, if you think about it, it's hard to think that you're going to kill somebody that you love so much. And it's very hard. But, you know, I will do it. I've promised. And I will.
Sorry.
We've had lots of discussions about, you know, I don't want you to fix this. Just listen to me and let's talk about it. And that is very hard. You know, I want to buy electronics or gadgets or make things in the garage to help her solve her problems. Thought I'd use the drone to sweep up the leaves in the driveway.
It blows them, but just not consistently in one direction.
This is a path that I cannot change. And I need to figure out how to walk down this path with her.